From where she was at a year ago to where she is now, I mean, she's so much happier, confident, happy to get up, happy to engage in her lessons, not to be worried sick. It's been a massive turnaround for us.
It's really changed. I didn't want to leave the house 2 years ago in fear of seeing people. I didn't want to do any kind of enrichment. I didn't want to eat, I didn't want to sleep. I mean, I was in hospital. I mean, I've moved countries, I've made friends, I've had a support team. My life has been so much better than it was 2 years ago because it was so bad. It's the best thing I can ask for right now. It means that I can have the best start in life.
The structure's all there. There's always help, there's always someone to talk to. It's actually been so much easier than I think we perceived. And to be in her home environment where she was comfortable and felt safe has allowed her to engage properly with her studies again. It's been amazing, really, to see her fly.
Because it's meant to tailor to things that traditional school doesn't, and it keeps your best interests in mind rather than your best results in mind. Because to get best results, you need to feel good and you need to have good mental health, and that's what is focused on first over schoolwork. You know, if you can't do a day of school because you're not feeling good, then that's fine to MVA, because you come first over your grades, which was not something I experienced in traditional school.
You couldn't ask for more support or more availability of the teaching staff. The teachers are so engaging.
The quality's been better, to be honest.
The reality has surpassed our expectations. You can be in a school full of people, but you can still be hugely isolated, as was the case of Georgina. So actually, this has been much less isolating for her. She enjoys the structure and the lessons, but she's also made some virtual friends, which she's also had that physical time with as well. So it's been the opposite of isolating for our experience.
The social rooms, you can join those, and a couple of people might be in there. Also just communicating with people in lessons through breakout rooms. You can message people on Canvas, which is the application we use. So I've reached out to a lot of people through there and sort of asked for their number or their social media and got in touch with them and just sort of been friends with them. But also the school trips, that was the biggest part. I decided to be brave and go on one of those. And I ended up meeting a really lovely group of people who I talk to pretty much every day now. So that's been the best thing. And also that I had a sleepover with one of them and that I'm going to go down in the summer and see her again. So it's kind of just like I've made some really strong friendships there. I've been able to hold down a part-time job. So it's giving me a little bit of income, but it's also giving me an opportunity to learn life skills. I can put things on my resume and I've got somewhere to be as well. So I've got my school responsibilities, but I also have a job that I do sometimes, which gives me people to socialise with, gives me a little bit of money, and it gives me an experience, and again, it's somewhere to escape.
Certainly my experience has been that I felt my child has been recognised individually. At Minerva there's been understanding and communication's always there, so we communicate, we discuss the best way forward, and we've all sort of come out, I hope, feeling that yes, we found the right way forward for Georgina.
I'm just glad it exists, really. And I've been able to focus on being happy and going to therapy and doing all these things to help my mental health. Like, it's been a positive part of fixing my mental health and making me the person I am.
2 years ago, I had a desperately unhappy and unwell daughter attending a school that she was not developing and not progressing in, not being educated in, to a happy teenager, engaged in school, enjoying the opportunities within that school, and hopefully to achieve in summer a good set of exam results, which 2 years ago was just not an option. So very different and a very, very positive change.
But in all seriousness, like, it did save my life.